Hello everyone, welcome to Halo Moon Tarot. This is your weekly reading for Aries. So I'm going to do this in several parts. First off, let's have a look at your money. Let's have a look at your money. I'm going to use oracle cards to start for each one. Yeah. So it looks like looks like you have a windfall of abundance, good luck and right timing. Could be a new job. Okay, enabling you maybe for a large purchase, but good luck and right timing. So you have some good luck here for work. I also see a bold step. So this requires you being bold. It's a step forward. It's about moving forward. So this is good. So it could be a higher paid position, maybe a little more money, and it has to do with being maybe just, the right place, the right time, but it's an energy of being bold. So you need to be bold. Now this could, because of the farther gate, it could have to do with maybe having to move or relocate a little distance. And I see revelation, unmarked trail. So it looks like there's choices here. See, there's something here kind of unknown. It's a life path choice decision, a revelation, an unmarked trail. So it's hard to say how this is going to go, how far. But it's also like that Two of Wands energy. This could be a higher paid position. Okay, so there could be even more to come here. Very, very nice. But it requires you to be bold. Okay, to do something bold, to take some kind of action here. I feel it's an energy of just happened, the revelation where you just decide to take some kind of a bold move. Beautiful. So let's just clarify that just a little bit here. Tell me about the Fortune's Wheel. Yeah, so it has to do with a house and a home too, a strong finance. So there's a reason to celebrate. Being at the right place, right time. Maybe you're at home when you get this, but it has to do with a strong financial foundation. Beautiful. The farther gate, bold. Yeah, Three of Pentacles. So it could be working in a team setting. Very nice. It has to do with, could be something creative, but it's an energy where you're going to come together in a team and build something in a team setting. So I feel there will be some cooperation, need to compromise. You might need to, maybe move a little bit further, closer to a position. You might have to, get a new home. That looks pretty good too. So it could enable you to purchase a home. So like I say, it's an energy of being bold. Beautiful. Yeah, it's High Priestess saying to trust your intuition. It's going to guide you. Okay, to trust your inner knowing. It has to do with, it's hard to say. Like I say, I feel like you already know this could lead to a higher paid position, but it's an energy of a revelation, a life path choice. It's having to be bold to make this choice. If it feels right, you'll go for it. Okay, but it looks like a team setting, something creative, but there will be compromises. Some kind of compromise here. Like I say, maybe, you'll have to move a little, move homes. To take this position, because it has to do with this path, this life path choice decision. But it's saying to let your intuition guide you. Beautiful. Now let's have a look at relationships, love relationships, intimate relationships. What is it you need to know? Yeah, so it has to do with someone initiating. So I see a balancing act. So this is an energy of dances on one foot. So it's an energy of temperance. Okay, it's also, to me, it's like, it's a single person, it's a 9, but it also has to do with somebody looking back, feeling like giving up here, but it's an energy of looking at things from a different perspective. Someone's going to initiate. So it has to do with initiating. Yeah, so there's some kind of change in your love life as well, the herald of change, some kind of communication coming in. So it has to do with, to me, it's like a combination of temperance, and the Hanged Man kind of energy. So it has to do with perspective, a whole change of perspective. It has to do with initiating, but it's an energy also of being patient, just kind of calming down, pulling back, looking at things different. So there's somebody coming in maybe different than your usual type, okay, but it's trying something different. So I feel you have a person who's going to initiate. I mean, it might be yourself thinking of initiating, but whether you're masculine or feminine, it all depends on your energy. And what it is you want. But there's the herald of change. There's positive change coming. It's fast. It could be somebody coming in to sweep you off your feet. So let's have a look at family, friends, and anything else that you need to know. Aries, yeah. So we look at that gestation. There's a gestation period. So this is an energy where things are just kind of manifesting behind the scenes. Yeah. Very nice. It's the winter's dream. Yeah, something here. You see that snail. Things are moving kind of slow here. Yeah, some of you have someone who's curious, a curious stranger. There's some kind of knowledge and wisdom. Someone's curious about you, a stranger. So this is somebody here just kind of moving slow here, about to make a decision. It could very well tie into this, but it's an energy of knowledge, learning. Someone's trying to learn something here. That's why it's kind of slow. It could happen during the winter, where things are moving slow. Yeah, so choices and their consequences. It looks like you have some choices. Someone here is curious. I mean, it could be yourself curious about someone, but it has to do with this Feast of Plenty, choices and their consequences. So choose wisely. I feel there's someone curious. They're learning something. They're making wise choices. They're just kind of letting this manifest behind the scenes. Like I say, it could be happen in the winter time, but it has to do with things kind of, you know, moving really slow because someone needs to make a choice. And it could be also a message for you to just take your time. Yeah, those of you who are single too, I mean, that's a curiosity. So those of you who are in relationships here, in married relationships here, there could be something going on there. So choose wisely. Yeah, I know some of you are coming out of, the dust is settling. So it looks like coming out of stagnation. Things haven't been moving. I mean, this curiosity, this stranger, this could be just somebody here who's learning something about choices, okay? Or just being curious about learning something new. So it could be either way. Take it as it resonates. So I'm going to clarify these. Now let's have a look at relationships, love relationships here. Yeah, there could be just a need for patience, trying something different, initiating a needed conversation in an already existing relationship too. So let's have a look. Yeah, so it's an energy of someone just being patient and waiting. See, some of you are waiting for someone to initiate, waiting for this conversation. So there's something going to come to fruition. I feel this all ties in here. Yeah, dances on one foot, some kind of truth. See, win or lose, some kind of truth. Someone's coming in, win or lose. They're feeling enthusiastic. They're going for it. So it looks like we have a person, you're waiting for someone to initiate. And it has to do with this win or lose. But I also see some kind of truth and victory here. So, yeah, it's just like I say, it's a person here who's, and I feel it ties in with making choices. Okay, making some kind of choice. But this is an energy where someone win or lose. They're coming in. Someone's coming in to sweep you off your feet. But if you're in a marriage, you're already married to somebody here. It has to do with what it is that it's about, initiating a much needed conversation to do with truth. Now I also see some kind of idea. Someone's trying something different, coming up with a new idea to manifest something new. So it's someone who has all the tools, the information, everything they need. Someone's learned something. See, they tie in, they've learned something. And it has to do with making choices, being wise. See, choices have consequences. It's an energy of Feast of Plenty, someone feeling a little overwhelmed. So it's an energy of choosing to kind of just go a little slow. That I see stagnation, okay, coming out of stagnation. This is where I feel like you're at. So it does look like someone, you've been waiting for something. You feel like nothing's happening, nothing's going on. You may be yourself being curious of someone else, but it tells you it's gestating. So let's have a look at that gestation. Yeah, so this is somebody who's getting bored. Feeling bored, see, not quite sure what to think. It's also a person who often feels they might be rejected. So we have a person who's definitely thinking and learning. There's things that somebody wants to know. I actually feel it wouldn't be surprised if it's yourself here. But take it as it resonates. Because it has to do with making choices, Feast of Plenty. See, it's about being overwhelmed. Some of you could be really busy, feeling overwhelmed. There could be too much overall happening here where you just need some kind of break. You just feel exhausted. You feel drained. But that's okay, okay? Because like I say, sometimes it's a much needed rest. There it is, justice, harmony. See, somebody, it's about doing things just right. So it's about peace and harmony. I feel like you're coming out of stagnation. I do. And I feel like you have definitely that Feast of Plenty, feeling a little overwhelmed. But I do see harmony. Somebody here, it has to do with someone doing something just right. Yeah, so it has to do with marriage and commitment. Some of you too may be feeling bored. Something isn't right in your relationship. You're feeling overwhelmed. Maybe you have too much on your plate. Okay, so it's an energy of sometimes just being patient, waiting for the dust to settle before you make any kind of choice here. But to me, it looks like somebody here, possibly a little Libra energy. It has to do with harmony. It could be just making peace with the past, but there it is, Page of Wands. Somebody, you know, being playful, youthful. You got a person who's curious, very positive energy here. This is often, and it is an energy of feeling a little bit overwhelmed here. So, like I say, it's just that energy of someone communicating with the Page of Wands. Some of you do need to focus on yourself. Okay, so maybe taking some time for yourself, a little bit of a break. But I feel like you have this person where things are clearing up. It's clearing things up, clearing things out from the past. And I do feel that you're coming out of a stagnant period here. Yeah, 9 of Cups. So I see being a little cautious, a little careful what you wish for. Yeah, I feel like some of you are afraid to hope for the best here. And I do see this needed to focus on self. Some of you focusing on yourself right now. Okay, and it's okay to do that, just kind of changing your focus a little bit where you need to take care of you. But whatever it is that's happening, the 9 of Cups, I feel like, you know, being a little cautious, playing it safe, making sure a situation's just right. Someone's curious about you. Okay, I feel it looks like it's someone curious. And like I say, some of you, choices have consequences because it has to do with somebody who might be here for a good time, not a long time. So you do have choices here. Yeah, I actually feel like you're going to get something you want. I do. I feel like you're going to get something you want. You're just going to play it safe and take your time here. Yeah, see the Tower, some sort of sudden revelation. Something's going to happen suddenly. And that actually, like I say, some of you have maybe decided to end something, maybe a relationship, or it's this other person. Because there's this energy of curiosity and this need to learn something. Learning something first, okay? Yeah, because if you have dealt with someone who was here for a good time, not, you know, the good times, not the bad times, that may be the issue. But there's the Tower, the Epiphany, something sudden. You're coming out of stagnation. I feel there's going to be a bit of a shock, a surprise. Yeah, you got the High Priest. So this is like the Hierophant. So it's morals, values, lifestyle, the way someone conducts themselves. It has to do with someone who has faith in themselves to make the right choice. So it looks like it does have to do with restoring harmony and balance. This is also an energy of balance. You see? But it's fiery, it's passionate. It's somebody here who's kind of changed their focus. And I also see, because of the energy up here, someone with that, someone calming down and being patient. It's also someone looking at things from a whole different perspective. So I feel like you have this energy of lifestyle, habits, morals, values. It has to do with having faith. It has to do with a commitment here. Yeah. So it could be too where some of you, it has to do with maybe some of you thinking that, you know, you're in a relationship, maybe that it's overwhelming, draining, maybe you have too much on your plate, but it's saying to take a rest. Okay? And I do feel as the winter months come, no matter where you are, it's just this energy of resting, rejuvenating. Okay? Now I do see somebody here maybe failing to recognize, maybe they weren't being fair. See, someone's learning something. So I really feel it has to do with faith, morals, and values, some sort of commitment. Some of you have somebody who's very committed, but I do see there's definitely these changes of lifestyle here for you. You know, too much, too fast, maybe feeling overwhelmed. But like I say, it's all about changing your focus. Okay? I see drive, I see ambition. Yeah, you've got somebody here who's definitely thinking commitment or marriage, building the foundation. See, it's about solid, reliable, dependable, someone you can depend on. See, there's something to do with finances. All of it's tying together. Of course, your whole life comes together here, but it has to do with someone who's going to commit. It has to do with commitment. Wow. Yeah, look at that. Somebody here was very curious. See, both of you, two people very curious, things that you both want to know. But if you are feeling overwhelmed and you feel like you need to be cautious, maybe you've dealt with a situation with somebody who was immature, here for a good time, not a long time, you know. This is where the choices have consequences. I think you're going to choose wisely. And I do see commitment and faith. making sure that two people are on the same page. So I do see communication. Yeah, Six of Pentacles, someone being generous. See, some of you had somebody who maybe took advantage of you, your generosity. Okay, but what's coming in is somebody who will be generous with you. But I see reciprocity with two people questioning each other, learning about each other. See, harmony and balance here. Beautiful. Yep. Elder of Swords, somebody speaking truth. Somebody who comes in who speaks truth. Beautiful. Very wise. Somebody here wise. This person could be a little cautious too. Like I say, doing the right thing, whether someone's right for them or not. It's very possible you're dealing with someone who's cut somebody out too at some point, waiting for the dust to settle, waiting for things to clear up and clear out before they come forward. But it does look like a person who's got good morals, good values. Yeah, very, very nice. Yeah, Guardian of Cups, somebody who's very protective, somebody who's emotionally mature and available. So now this could be already an existing relationship where you're feeling drained and overwhelmed. Okay, because there's things maybe you feel that you need to know about this, about your partner. You may be starting to wonder if you made the right choice. But I feel whoever it is that's coming in here, they're honest. They're telling you truth. There's going to be truth, victory, and success. Someone is successful. I actually feel this could be. They're going to tell you the truth. And it is good morals, good values, lifestyle, the way they conduct themselves. So emotionally mature. Very much in touch with their feelings, emotions. A very protective kind of person too. Someone who will look out for you. So very nice energy, Aries. I wish you the best. It looks like there is change coming, but it feels positive change. It's something to do with that house and home and your financial foundation. It could have to do with this person here. This energy of commitment here. A person who has faith that they can make the right choice. They feel confident they made the right decision. So really nice. And it could even be yourself in that energy with that, it doesn't have to, I do see a masculine energy here. Absolutely. Someone who's wise. They trust their inner knowing. They already know, I say that, and it could be a boss type person too. They already know what you bring to the table. They see you as creative, hardworking, dependable. Yeah. I mean, there could have been some uncertainty here to do with all of this going on. But like I say, take a little break, clear your energy, see? Harmony within yourself, peace within yourself. Yeah, it's very, very nice. I see harmony between two people. I see justice. I see commitment too for some of you. Take care, and we'll see you soon.